Welcome to Moapa Valley. This town is about 60 miles from Las Vegas. So far, the town has about 6,000 people, so residency. It's a lot of outdoor activity on this area, so we're gonna explore what makes Moapa Valley a good place to live. Uh, in general, this town has some challenge. So it's mainly known for outdoor activity. It had the Valley of Fire National Park. You got a museum next to the Lake Mead River that go from Mesquite all the way to the Hoover Dam in Boulder City. But yeah, I would not recommend this town for beginners. This is more town for like somebody who want to retire.
Now, this town was founded by the Mormons 1860 as the early settlement of their agricultural lifestyle. They established Logandale, Overton, and Moapa. This town isn't for everyone due to the fact that there's not a lot of people living there, but if you are a person who wants peaceful, quiet, lots of land to explore, a lot of outdoor activity, then yeah, this is a town to live. In terms of nightlife density, probably not. It's for people who value space, freedom, and connection. Small town. As you enter, you will see there's a lot of land for sale, like this parcel that I saw. It was quiet, peaceful. Now on this parcel, this seemed like it's a space for cattle, so you had goats or chicken. I know people would like to have those in a small town. And I saw these signs, so I was walking through to see, how much they were asking. There was no information on it, but basically, you can see this got an opportunity for someone who want to land and you want to modify it to your, like this sign. A lot of land for sale on Moapa.
So when you come to town, the first thing you're gonna see is this sign. Look like Logandale is the main city of the town. I did drive by a little bit further. I was surprised the amount of green stuff, like grass, tree. It feels like a Midwest town. There's actually a land for sale on the other side. Uh, so let's explore further. I did notice a lot of farms equipment, so maybe this town can be more like a farm town. So if you're into that sort of stuff, I think it makes sense. It's quiet. Like there's actually this line over here. I mean, based on the look, like can be somebody was doing some horses or cattle thing.
Now, as we drive further, you will notice this ranch. There's a lot of ranches, so they have wide open green stuff. I was surprised by the landscape and stuff. I was expecting more like a desert land, but driving to the community, I didn't notice all these greeny stuff. I think a cavalier, that's the type of grass people grow. So maybe they grow for their cattle, horses, goat. I don't know. Maybe they use as a hay. Maybe it could be. I didn't check exactly what kind of type of plants or crops that you were using. They were nice. I saw a lot of John Deere equipment, so maybe they were using to harvest the grass, which is normal in small rural area. So I started to look at this part of parcel. Like I said, I was fascinated. There's a water pit over there. You can see the way that their ground is. It look like a lot of tractors drive past. See another parcel, the same theme. That a lot of cattle. This is like just the beginning of the entrance of the valley. So that give a perspective idea what kind of lifestyle people have on this town.
So we are in the downtown area of Logandale. This is the local post office, so I imagine where there's a local post office is near the downtown. There's also a ranch over here with a lot of horses, so if you're into that rodeo lifestyle, I think Logandale would be a great place to live. Onto my right, there's still ATV trails. I think that's where it begins. I just saw the sign for the Clark County Fairground. Right now it's closed, but I think they open around April, so we're gonna check it out later. And there's a church as well, the local church. It's down there though, but yeah. I don't know if you see the horses, but I'll show you later that yeah, it's a lot of ranches over here though. And it's quiet, you know, that's if you want that lifestyle of quietness, you know, no one to bother you. I think this is a local diner, the Pirate Landing. Yeah, like a local bar. I think this is the local ranch's headquarters. You got the Logandale Historic Art Center. Nice. Clothes, Native American exhibit. Well, this is another land for sale. On Canton, 0.9 acres. And to my left, you're gonna find all the ranches. Okay, so we are on the water district of Moapa Valley. Driving down the road, you see a lot of land for sale, like this one to my left. They're selling for 22 acres of land. There's also a local airport, so.
As I was driving down the Moapa Valley area, I found this tank, and then I decided to stop by, look at it. It holds this logo of the state of Nevada, by the born, and have a Christmas light. So I guess during night, it should be look pretty cool. And then I noticed this actually the local court is managed by Metro Police, far away from Vegas, and this is a cool piece of history. Look at this old phone system. I haven't seen this like since I was a kid back in 2008. And plus, you got this phone book. I was browsing a lot of cool stuff though. They had old phone numbers, zip code, previous businesses. I guess there was a time when this town was booming. So I'm surprised still it is, and you can see the rate, I think like 25 cents or what was like for a call. And then also there's a lot of art. I was driving by, I saw this piece on the front of the office with a community center in the back. So yeah, like this a lot of stuff people do to gather together.
Oh wow, this is more cool. It's actually a town. All right, so this is like the business center. I think it's called Overthrown. Is that how I pronounce? But yeah, this is where most of the businesses. There's a local credit union, Subway, fast food restaurants, insurance size, a local mortgage company, tire shop, and the RV parking. So if you want to open your business in Moapa Valley, I think this is the area that you want to look into. So this is the local motel. There's no vacancy, but I don't see nobody here. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of vacancy.
So this is the Lost City Museum. Nice piece of history of the state of Nevada. I think it's $6 to get in. Now I didn't pay the $6 because basically I want to showcase if you come to this valley where you can go and see a nice piece of history. This is like an early pit back in the day. I don't know how old, but it gives you a nice piece of history of the early Pueblo settlements. You read the sign, basically give you how this town was founded. Now, on the back of the museum, there is this settlement. I think it's called Native American Early Settlement. This is like a replica, but it shows how back in the 1800s, maybe late 17 or 18 at that point, that's how they were to make their early houses with similar style architecture. So I don't know how they lived back then. This basically show the type of mud, clay, really piece of history of the town. Really intrigued though. I don't believe you cannot go inside. I was thinking go inside, but the hole is kind of too small. Now, when it comes to the real estate market in Moapa Valley, how much it will cost for you to move? So, typical home price is around $277,000, which is about 17% below national average. Rent for a 2-bedroom property costs around $1,230 a month. That's cheaper than both the national average and Nevada. If you want to live comfortable, normally you will need at least $4,400 a month for a family and $3,400 a month for a single person. Average price per square footage, you're going to pay around $217. And an average house stay about 37 days, which is still trending slightly forward. Now, when it comes to land parcel, this can range. Cheapest land, about $19,000, all the way to $1.2 million. Depends on the large side of the area and how many acres. This is one of the nicest neighborhood here in Moapa Valley. I was surprised. It looked like a community where you have in Las Vegas or any downtown area in Denver or major cities. So you don't have to live in the middle of nowhere and not have the suburban style neighborhood that you normally don't expect. I believe it's called Valley State something. It used to be gated. I can see that it was a gated before, but now it was removed. But yeah, it looked pretty good town. Chilling, a lot of Christmas decoration, quiet lifestyle. So I don't know how much gonna be a property in this location. I think it's gonna be in about the 277 due to the amenity location, and I think that is in HOA most likely. Look for how clean it is. So now this is the Clark County Fair and Rodeo playground. This is an annual event that happens in Moapa Valley. One of the coolest things that this town have. I've been in Nevada for 4 years and I've never been to this place at all. It happened as annually, so every April 8 to the 12th. It's a good place to bring the kids, bring their family. It's a local fairs. It's a good place to have fun, food, festival, you name it. They have rodeo stuff. So I was surprised when I'm in space. This is like a local video I found. Somebody else basically give an idea of the fair for that specific time. Like I say, it's a huge event. You have animals, rodeo stuff. So if you're in that sort of thing or that environment, I think it's a good place to, like I said, bring the family and enjoy the fair, especially at night where it get lit and you can play. You can buy tickets online. I will post the link on the description. So you want to check it out on your journey to Moapa, or you want to check it out, I think you can get the tickets and go over there. Other than that, I noticed there's a lot of this is trails for the ATV and off-road motocross. So if you have a motocross and you wanna like go in the wild, on the back of this alley, there's a large dirt road. No, I didn't went there. I don't have my big is not off-road stuff. Probably got stuck. So, but I want to show you a good place to stay. And like I said, this is normally the entrance of the fair. Yeah, it's a lot of outdoor activity on the location. Now, most people from Vegas come to this place for the Valley of Fire National Park. This place has a lot of trails for like ATV off-road stuff. So if you have a large Jeep or 4x4, yeah, this is a place to be. Basically, you can run around the city. This is a local video of Clark County basically explaining all the trails and working with the Bureau of Land Management. I think one of their main partners they use. Really cool stuff. Basically, show you all the natural wonders of this red scenery. This is like the ATV trail, the Logandale Trail. Um, if you notice on my video where up in the post office, that's actually the entrance to this trail. So yeah, if you have an ATV or you have an off-road vehicle, I think this is where you want to go out and have fun. I don't know if you can rent an ATV. I didn't went inside, so that's something that you had to find by yourself. But yeah, look at see all this kind of vehicle you have. If you have a Jeep or any off-road type of cars that can handle all these terrains, yeah. Maybe that's what they call them bar of fire. It's all red, a lot of scenery, and it's get hot.